Yeah, you fucking stu-nods. It's another Friday Foolishness episode from Stradamus, the sports genius formerly known as Sean Don Muliano, Diary of a Mad Sports Fan over here. I want to get right off into what grinds my fucking gears in the world of sports and in life. First of all, I'm not going to get out there like Katt Williams and start calling everybody out and shit. I want you people to stop fucking lying on me. Okay, so today is that fucking whiskey sponge Virginia McCaskey's birthday. It's January 5th and she's 101 years old today. And for some reason, people keep floating it around there, either suggesting it or outright saying that I wish her dead. Which, no, I hate her old ass. Yes, I hate Wrinkles fucking McGee. But I don't wish her dead. I've wished people dead before, but at least within the last 15 to 20 years, I have not wished people dead. Reason being, I just told y'all about my uncle that died at 90 years old. Got another uncle that's 86 years old, turned 86 years old the other day, the oldest member of our family. My mama 80 years old, got an aunt 83 years old. Youngest fucking elder statesman in our family is 74. Which means my family is on that other side of fucking, like, I got an old ass family. So I'm not in the habit of wishing death on other people because I do believe in karma. That said, just because I didn't wish death on her doesn't mean I don't hate that fucking whiskey sponge. Yes, I do hate her miserable fucking guts because they ruined the Bears and intentionally continue to do so. What the fuck is so hard about understanding that? I hate her. And I hate her because she's, first of all, they're like the McCaskeys are like the mafia. The media don't like them, but they're scared as fucking shit. They don't have the balls to come out and say anything about them. You hear Colin Cowherd every fucking week talk about they got old management. You know their fucking names. Why don't you say their names the same way you say Washington's owners' names when Dan Snyder was the owner, and the same way you say Jerry Jones's name? Why don't you call the McCaskey family out for what the fuck they do? But you don't got the fucking nuts to do it because they're the grandfathers of this fucking sport. George Halas created the NFL. So you don't want to talk about their family. Cool. If you don't want to, say that. But don't talk tough and go around sneak dissing and saying this and that and not having the balls to call people by the name that you want to call them. Name names or shut the fuck up. That's long story short. And it's not just Colin Cowherd that does that. There's other media members in the sports world. Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless. Nobody names names. But you could tell that they don't like them. I'm the only one with enough nuts to name names. I hate her. I hate fucking George McCaskey more than I hate her. Because he's one of those entitled cocksuckers. He inherits a team. He thinks he's entitled to your loyalty as a fan. He could do any fucking thing he wants to do, and he's entitled for you to be a fucking fan of theirs forever. Because he said so. Who the fuck do you think you are? That's why I've slowly moved away from that team. Because I'm not their target audience. Even though there's a million other black fans that don't believe it. Dude, black fans are not their target audience. Their target audience is the white guys. The ones who want to talk about the Bears. Everything ends with a shh instead of just saying the Bears. That's their target audience. They thinking about drafting Drake May. The only reason why they won't flat out just go ahead and draft Drake May is because he's from North Carolina and they already fucked up the Trubisky draft. But if they hadn't fucked up the Trubisky draft, they would go out and draft Drake May over Caleb Williams. Because that's what they want. They don't want a black quarterback. They don't want black leadership. And you can sit there and say, oh man, they got a black president and a black general manager. Okay. If you ever noticed their black leaders over the last ever, really, Lovie Smith got a white wife. Ryan Poles got a white wife. Kevin Warren is the only dude that actually has a black wife. And that's the only dude that I actually respect. And the reason why is because when you're rich and you got a black wife, it says something about your mentals. It says that you stand for something, in my opinion. It really says a lot. And when you're wealthy, even when you're not wealthy, and you got a white wife or white husband, it also says something about your mentals, in my opinion. That's why I like the fact that Katt Williams brought it up the other day. But not enough people got the balls to bring it up. Because I don't watch the show every day, but I watch clips on YouTube or on social media. And people be getting all over Kimberly Martin from ESPN. And people want to say, man, why you got so much beef with Kimberly Martin? Kimberly Martin is married to a white guy. Nobody has the balls to say that's why they have a problem with her, though. Because, see, the difference between Kimberly Martin and somebody like Sage Steele is Sage Steele flat out thinks she white. Like, she walks around and acts white, and she's just fucking completely gone. Kimberly Martin still got that black woman sass to her. The way she talk and look at you and shit like that. And a lot of people take offense to that. They like, bitch, you married to a white dude. They don't have the balls to say it, though. Stradamus does. And I hate getting on here talking about fucking things that happen with race every week because it's really fucking annoying. Because sports is supposed to be a meritocracy. It's supposed to be how good the fuck you are. No matter what race, creed, color, religion, whatever the fuck you want to be, sports is supposed to be a meritocracy, but it's not. Because if it was, Eric Bieniemy wouldn't be sitting around with his thumb up his ass every year without a job as the new fucking Sherman Lewis. That's all he is. He's 2024's version of Sherman Lewis. And if you don't know who Sherman Lewis is, Google him. He's the guy that was the offensive coordinator under Mike Holmgren in Green Bay and everybody's, but he's not really running things. And he was on Bill Walsh's staff in San Francisco when they dominated the 80s. And but he's not really running things. So could he be a head coach? But meanwhile, Gruden, Mariucci, Holmgren, and Andy Reid all were quarterbacks, coaches on those same staffs, but they got head coaching jobs. Somehow they were running things, though. It's not a meritocracy out there. That's why I find myself talking about race every fucking week. Because these people will try and tell you it's a meritocracy, but then they show you that it's not. When they sit there and say that Mike Tomlin should be gone, but Sean Payton is cold. Oh, Sean Payton made Drew Brees fucking Hall. No, he did not. Go back and look. Look at Drew Brees' history before him. It's really fucking annoying. And the reason why I'm getting all this off my chest right now, because I get it off every week. Fuck it. Friday Foolishness is coming to you from now until the unforeseeable future. The reason why I'm getting it off my chest is because people are trying to say that the Bears are run differently now. They got two black guys running the organization. You're going to see next week. You're going to see next week whether Eberflus is back, whether Getsy is back, whether Fields is back. You're going to see who's running the fucking show. Whether it's Kevin Warren and Ryan Poles or whether Ernie Accorsi, old decrepit asses in the background still running the show. You're going to see. Whether George McCaskey's porn mustache having asses running the show. You're going to fucking see. I had somebody tell me George McCaskey was just a fucking groupie. How you going to be a groupie for the fucking team you own? You calling the shots. I know if I own some shit, I'm calling the shots. I'm spending the money, but I'm a groupie. The fuck out of here. That nigga is making those decisions. He pushed Eberflus on Ryan Poles. Eberflus was hired days before Poles even signed. And I didn't even know that I didn't realize it until, what was it, a couple of months ago or so. And the reason why is because, like I said, I've slowly been pushing myself away from this. Because being a Bears fan is almost like being a black Republican. Black people love trying to act like they conservative and shit like that. Republicans don't even ask for your vote. Yeah, I understand Democrats and Republicans are both full of shit. Dude, politics in general is full of shit. Anybody who spends $10 million or $100 million for a campaign that pays $500,000 a year, it tells you either they're stupid, which they can't be because these motherfuckers are lawyers and businessmen who graduated from Harvard and shit. They're not stupid. They're corrupt. They're getting something you don't know they're getting. I understand that. But at least with Democrats come and ask you for your vote. They're full of shit, but they got the balls to at least, they got enough respect for you to come and ask you. Republicans don't ask you for shit. They'll say, man, slavery was good for you. You don't hear them saying no shit like that about the Holocaust because they don't have the balls, because black people are low-hanging fruit to them. People like DeSantis, that pussy down in Florida, he don't got the balls to say nothing like that about Jewish people. But he tough. Let them tell it. There you have it. Another episode of Diary of a Mad Sports Fan, Friday Foolishness. I may have forgotten to discuss some things. That call, the Dallas call in Detroit, that was some bullshit. Well, bullshit calls happen all the time, but it's not even the bullshit call that makes it worse. It's when they come double down and send out messages later in the week. Oh, you got to make sure you report to the ref. Fuck you. Go back and look at the tape. Number 70 never even got close to the ref. The ref was walking away as 70 was walking up. 68 and the other dude was next to him. Don't fucking tell me 70 was there. 70 was a good fucking 5 yards away from this dude. 70 was still running up. Just say you fucked up. If more people would come out and be like, dude, I fucked up. You got to live with it. Fuck you. If they said that, more people could deal with it because it's the truth. They fucked up. You got to deal with it or you don't, but it ain't changing shit. And we got to move on. If you admitted what the fuck you did, more people will be able to live with shit. More people wouldn't be talking about its conspiracies and scripts and it's bogus and Vegas made a call and shit. But you motherfuckers like to fuck up and then double down on it. That shit is, it's what's wrong with the world. That's why I enjoyed motherfucking Katt Williams the other day going off the way he did. And I liked some of the comedians that he was talking about. I don't necessarily like Steve Harvey, but I like the Steve Harvey show. Romeo and Bullethead and them. I like Cedric the Entertainer. I like his stand-ups. Because I like comedians the way they deliver. I don't like motherfuckers like Mike Epps who just talk loud and cheese all the time and shit. That's all they do. No. I like delivery. The way a motherfucker delivers something. Faison is not that fucking funny. But Steve and Cedric them, they're funny. But If they stole jokes and didn't get a man credit, then they deserve to get their ass lit up. Motherfuckers steal memes every day on the internet. 90% of the memes that I send are not mine. I screenshot shit. I do a lot of shit. But I at least have the fucking decency to go on somebody's post and hit laugh, hit love, hit like, something like that. And then I take their shit. It's the motherfuckers who take the post and then they retype it out. Like it was original thought. That's the shit that make you mad. And I'm explaining this because I hear a lot of people say, well, why can't we be mad? He throw the joke and all that. Like, that's why. Like, don't piss in my face and tell me it's rain, nigga. Like, you stole the joke. Cool. Nigga, people been stealing stuff forever. Richest niggas in the world. Bill Gates didn't start Microsoft. Well, he started Microsoft, but he didn't start with the computing and shit first. You had IBM, you had motherfucking Steve Jobs, and them was all out there. Everybody was fighting for the shit. Dude decided to trademark the shit first. He stole some shit. People steal. But motherfuckers get mad at you when you steal shit and don't admit. Like, man, yeah, I got inspiration from this. Of course, Bill Gates can't say it, because if he said it, then he would get sued. But something as harmless as a motherfucking joke, like, nigga, we can go back and watch TV and tell you stole a joke. We could tell you stole that designing women joke from Meshach Taylor. Like, all you gotta do is hit rewind, motherfucker. So, can't think of nothing else that really pissing me off in the new year. This fucking Smokehound Legs is out of town, so he got me out here. I'm not as bogus because I got my hair cut about a week and a half ago before his birthday and shit, so I'm not out here looking like Denzel Washington and he got game. I'm not that bogus, but this nigga gonna have to hurry up and get back in fucking town so I can get my hair cut, because I'm tired of him and his fucking stunada shenanigans and shit, always all over the globe and shit. Fucking richest barber I know. So there you have it, another episode of Barry's Mad Sports Fan. If you liked it, comment. If you didn't, go fuck your mother. Peace and hair grease.